Hi everyone, today I'm going to be telling you how to set up HTML, CSS and JS inside VS Code. So basically all your, oh my god, these messages. So basically all of your web development languages basically, we'll set that up in VS Code. So firstly let's install the software, and the idea is we'll go to this website, link in the description, and it is the website to download VS Code. You can see that, right? So if you have a Windows, you can click that, and we have the Linux distributions as well. We have Mac OS as well, for Intel, Apple, Universal, etc. you know and for Windows, I'm actually using a Windows, so you can just click Windows right now if you are using a Windows, and this should start installing your VS Code, and we'll just let it do that. Okay, so my installation file has been installed. It's approximately like 90 MB. I think so. Yep. So let's now run that. It should run the VS Code setup, and I obviously accept the agreement. And this basically, I really suggest you click all of these. You can, that's optional. I don't really keep a lot of icons on my desktop, but I really suggest you enable all of these four options. Then just click next and install, and we'll just let it install. Alright, so my VS Code is done installing. Now let's just launch it. So when you open VS Code, you should see something like this. Right now I have like a lot of icons here, but for you it should be like 5 icons. And right now actually VS Code already has inbuilt support for HTML. But if you really want to get that rich experience, we will install some extensions. So what we'll do first, we will just open a folder real quick.
12 seconds later.
Right there. So I have created this HTML beginner series folder, and I will just create a new file here, just by clicking this button. I'll call this index.html, and index is basically just it's a kind of a convention. You can name it whatever you want, but just make sure it ends with .html. So now in this file you can actually already start doing some things, but with like HTML. So you can just start HTML right here. But what I suggest you do is actually you should install some extensions. So let's see those extensions. The first one, and probably the most useful extension like I've ever seen, is live server. So live server, yes. So live server is basically an extension which allows you to dynamically reload your pages. So for example, if I write a very basic HTML program, alright, there we go. So that's a very basic HTML program. So now let's actually use the live server. So this actually happens when you install the live server extension. So using the live server, it actually opens kind of like a page for you. You can actually do something like that, snapping. And if you update something here, right, like something like that, watch that it automatically, I don't know why it has started this. It's probably because of this, but you see that it automatically like updates it in real time. As you can see, if I zoom it in, it updates this in real time, right? So that's actually really useful. You can actually change these two right there. So that's really useful if you want to do. So what you can do, you can go here, and in live server you can basically just click on the install button. I've already installed it, so it's not showing me the install button obviously, but you can install it, and then it should show you like an icon like that, go live. You can just select your file and you can go live. This also works with other things such as your CSS and JavaScript. Now let's look at the second extension, which is JS Code Formatter. This is also really nice actually. This automatically formats your JS code. That's really nice. You can actually install this. It's a really nice extension, to be honest. Another extension for this you can actually install IntelliCode. Now this should actually it should already ask you to install IntelliCode by default, so you should automatically install that. But if you don't, if you just cancel it, IntelliCode is a really useful feature. And IntelliSense for CSS names. This is also a really cool extension. I use this on a regular basis and it's really cool. So what this does is basically allows you to, as you can see, it basically scans your entire project for these classes and gives you IntelliSense on those classes. And it's really cool actually. So that's how you can actually get IntelliSense for CSS inside HTML. Alright, so that was it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So I'll actually be making a beginner video on HTML. It's kind of a series. So I'll be looking forward to doing that, and you should too. It's going to be a great series. So, but for now that's it, and I'll meet you in the next video. So that's it for today, and I'm out.